What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today back in Idle Heroes because there is a new update and we kind of have to make more than one video about it actually. It is quite a madness. Yesterday DH Games just made a completely unspectacular post that had me baffled, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely destroyed. I was reading this, I was thinking like, what's happening here? Because it just says update February 24th, Void campaign added hollow mode on chapter 8. I mean, okay, hollow mode, it has the same problems as before. I talked about this, I complained about this. It's just hollow mode. It gives a little bit of loot, which is nice. It has the same problem with the cores, that there are still only the old ones in it, which I mean, like, it's a little bit ridiculous. It's Island 8, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot only have 6 cores in there. Would be good to have a little bit more. But okay, aside with that, Void Invasion boss number 6, and you see that correctly, this little cute face here, that is indeed the Star Expedition boss becoming a Void boss, which is probably the laziest thing they have done yet, but I don't mind. Big loot right here, so that's okay. I take it, even though it's ugly, and we'll see that in a second, and I will complain about it. Let's be honest. Fantasy Arcade new game mode, haven't checked that out yet, but is supposedly pretty good. And Star Expedition with a new boss apparently, which we'll still have to check out. This will be a separate video with the Star Expedition boss. This one we'll do today, because today I want to talk a little bit about strategy for this guy. And we're going to see my fights from level 4 to 5 and 6. A lot of people already had problems on 1, 2 and 3, because what this guy does is essentially the same as like the normal Star Expedition boss, in kind of, well, a little bit downgraded form, I guess, because what he usually already does is the counterattacks, and the counterattacks can be very devastating. On the regular Star Expedition boss, the punishing mechanic is the self-scaling of holy damage, and you kind of want to disrupt that with MFF. That was the general tactic. If you're very squishy, then this is your go-to. You take away the buff from the enemy with MFF, or you can also go with DGN, and the basic attack. This also works, but you want to take away this buff and stop it from stacking, really. This one seems to be a little bit different. It just seems to punish you a whole lot for hitting him. So what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to design a little bit of a team there. It seems to have debuffs, so I really want to run with Infinite Era Likita for the core mainly, just to get a little bit more attribute reduction purify. We don't really have to do that, and she would be the #1 hero I would replace on this team for like another damage dealer. I want to go IHP. Really want to do that, but no GK on here, and I don't have this like SS tier copy anymore that I had there. By the way, beautiful copy, check this out. This Jesus copy. Jesus is here. It's very, very cool. And so we're not going to run her. We're going to go with DGN, big damage, always nice. We're going to go with PDE, some dodge. We actually got like the Star Soul upgraded right here. She will not hit the enemy too much, will give us a little bit of dodge, a little bit of heal, a little bit of everything. We can use that. That's very good actually. LFA. Obviously, LFA going to go in there. HD skill damage, we're going to go with the Delphic Harp, and then just full out damage, attribute reduction, purify, and balance strike actually. Despite the big counterattacks, so far he wasn't close to dying. So I think we can get away with running balance strike on here. Still probably crit damage. What do our stats say? Let's take a look at that. We have crit damage. That's perfectly fine. Bit of armor break, and also you have to keep in mind this is Void campaign, so we get the Void campaign stats. It's another thing. I want to run Melissa for some extra heal, and I want to also run Fairy Queen Vessa. We have a very, very beautiful Fairy Queen Vessa, which I think I've not shown enough on this channel yet, because I bought this copy when really nobody wanted to have Fairy Queen Vessa, which is still the case. Nobody wants Fairy Queen Vessa. But the copy that I bought is this one. It's like 9,900 attack, it's like 99 speed, and then I rerolled it, and now we have control, precision, silence immunity, stun immunity, seal of light immunity, which is pretty cool. Next boss, like the new version of the boss seems to have seal of light, but this is a topic we're going to talk about in a sec. So this copy, absolutely beautiful, super cheap. Nobody has something like this, so it's very, very nice. I love it, and we're going to run it today just to get a little bit of shield here. And counterattacks in general. Counterattacks don't trigger HHA. So I had to kind of think, okay, what did we do when we first fought the second boss when this was released? Everybody was squishy. Yeah, we ran her. We ran Fairy Queen Vessa, and now I bring her back. I wanted to run MFF as well, but the thing with her is hits every single enemy. Horrible. And then the same with SQH. Also very, very nice, but hits every enemy. And this one even has an upgrade so that it hits 4 random enemies. It's like, it will hit the boss every single time and punish us. So horrible, horrible, horrible. We were not going to go for this. So the way we are going to approach this, and maybe I should show my treasure train before we go into it. It's not a flex this time. 35 million attack, by the way, very, very nice. We have the transcendent stats that are active everywhere with the all damage dealt, holy damage. Those are included in these stats we already saw. Damage reduction, of course, for the warriors as well. And then we go into Void Campaign. In Void Campaign, we have an extra skill damage. We have the speed. We have the damage reduction of 50, meaning we basically don't need damage reduction. Holy damage, armor, crit damage reduction, all damage reduction, attack, armor break, HP. So that was why I was not worried about that 68 armor break, by the way, if you're wondering about this. Damage reduction by attack of 300%, block of 100%, control immunity offset, a ton of precision, a ton of all damage there, ton of control immunity, a lot of crit. Like, we will probably be a bit, are we a little bit high on crit, honestly? I'm just thinking about this because, like, if we run that crit, like, we're essentially at 80%. That seems a little bit like overkill, if I'm honest. But the only thing that we can do with that crit instead would be to go for, where is it? Skill damage or holy damage. So probably go skill damage there. The precision is probably useless as well, so we go skill damage with that, and then we should probably be fine. Okay, pretty huge stats. Let's get to that boss. Let me show you how ugly it is. Let me show you how ugly it is, because like here in this window, it still seems kinda alright. But as soon as we get into combat, I can guarantee you that will no longer be the case. Okay, what do we have here? We definitely need to get rid of those two, and the plan was that I probably said, yeah, this one and this one. And the slot 1, that is like the question. I kind of want to go with the GN there. Then we have all the heroes there in the back row. That is pretty good. The 14 ones there. We could probably upgrade those. Honestly, I should be able to do a little bit higher divine power even. But that will be something that we'll see. So we go with this. The positioning here important for the LFA. We want to target the enemy boss, and of course for enemy to target the boss in the back row. That is our slot 4 or 5 that we want to go with. Didn't really think about the monster yet. I mean, we don't really have anything. We have everything. We have everything in theory with IEA. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's not that important. Wolf is okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. I should probably make that slow because I reckon this LFA is going to go ham on this guy. And you can see, like, the thing that really annoys me is, ooh, big damage. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, LFA. Okay, LFA did very well. But did you see the difference between the minions and the boss? Ugly, I tell you. Ugly. Very, very ugly. And the incoming damage here, of course, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And yeah, just happens when the boss is alive. Once again, I have the same complaint as always in this game mode. They did not specify which abilities the boss has, and I'm a big fan of the design they actually did for the Ethereal Realm boss, which we still have to see for a second time. Insane, by the way. That thing just died immediately. Okay. Maybe we want to have a little bit of a revamp here because we can't have our Etheric Ambassador dying there immediately. With Unbending Will, by the way, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Maybe we kind of don't want her. Maybe we have to get rid of that Infinite Era Alikita. Because that doesn't seem too good. I could think about maybe Norton Hake. Probably a bit too squishy, but from the abilities? Let's try that. Let's try Norton Hake. That could be very, very interesting. That could really be very interesting. Okay, question is, do we chicken out and go for balance, go for Unbending Will? Is that going to help us a whole lot? Not too sure. I'm not too sure, but that half-life that we just did, I think I'm going to chicken. This is not going to... You saw that the thing went half-life. It's 252 million, 31 billion HP. Not good. Okay. Not too sure. Did we change anything about that Ferric Investor? We didn't, right? Kind of forgot about that. We just go Crown. Let's just go Crown. Should be safe then. It's not very good. I don't like it necessarily. I like the incoming damage they did here. It's like just brutal. I still have to figure it out a little bit. Let's just take out her. We wanted to go with Norton Haig. If I can find him, there he is. That is definitely an option. Other than that, I mean, there's not really anything, right? It's not really anything. Other than the second damage dealer, maybe. I would just go with her core. The core that she has is very nice, actually, because that can just heal us, basically. So, just like a bit of a recovery here. We have a very, very defensive team going on. We have one heal from Ferric Invessa now. So I feel a bit more comfy here. Ooh, the incoming damage. Nearly everything into Unbending Will immediately with a basic attack. With a basic attack. Okay, the minions once again completely useless, but very, very healthy, I reckon. We now get the shields. And that was just a basic attack, and he outspat us. The question is, how much speed does this guy have? Shall we do an experiment? Shall we do an experiment? Let's do an experiment on the next fight. I like this. I like how this looks and everything. Let's put speed, LFA. Let's put 3 snow hearts. Let's do this. 3 snow hearts. We'll use the Ifig snow hearts. Good thing about this, we get like the attack reduction and everything. The problem with stuff like this usually is, then it turns out that the boss has the same attack as the minions or something, and the minions just have worse multipliers. Ooh! Goodbye, Mr. Norton Haig. Not nice. But I mean, like, well, we should probably keep that at 1 speed. If we change that away from 1 speed, then the problem is that in the next fight it will be 3 speed, and we will miss the beginning of the fight, which is arguably, I mean, this is the interesting thing. And we don't have the very convenient repeat function here from AFK Journey, so taking it a little bit slower might be the better way. It still won't be like a super long video. So, worked out. Was it good? No, it's turn 5. It's really not good. We might go a little bit more offensive if that next experiment works out. Then it might be possible to go with a little bit more offense, because we will just make this LFA the fastest. We will go speed attack, bring it through 3150 attack, and then we will just go with a few snow hearts, using the Will of Winter Splendid. We'll have to find another one fairly quickly. Let's see who would have a Will of Winter. Do you have one? Of course, found it. Nice. And then you have a crown, and you barely survived with the crown, which was a little bit ridiculous. I mean, we don't have the biggest use from a crown here. That is for sure. So we get a little bit of Will of Winter there. The good thing is the Spectre gives us energy feed anyway, so we're not really relying on energy feed in that regard, which makes it a little bit easier for us to run this. Then we can go Will of Winter here. So we already have 3 on the team. The question is, do we just run more? Do we just put one on Norton Haig anyway? I could see that. Just putting one on Norton Haig. Just to find one. Because I actually do have more, I know that. Somewhere they are. Not here, apparently. Yeah, you need one. You don't need one. This is alright. This is alright. Okay, Wukong. Nice. Didn't see that coming. I mean, he's an option too, but the thing is, you can't see the boss. So in that sense, yeah, what does it do in the end? If he dies, he dies, I guess. It's still crazy. Because the thing about Ferric Invessa that you can never forget, and I mean, many people already forgot about this hero. Where is it even? Blessing of Purity. So she's crit immune. You can't crit Ferric Invessa. So the boss didn't even crit her. It's just a normal hit, and through the holy damage that he has, just like instantly vaporized her, I could say. So the idea now is that we made the boss so slow that we are faster than him and don't take this initial super big basic attack. That is the idea. Execution, I guess. So let's see how horrible we fail this. If we fail this boss fight, I'm almost positive that we will fail at least boss 10, because we are faster, so this worked out. So we can outspeed the guy. And this made it a whole lot easier. Do you see that? We didn't trigger Unbending Will. We didn't do nothing of that sort. The enemy is CC'd for now. We could, of course, if we went with something along the lines of a TBB, we would of course be in a better position. I mean, like, we're not really in a damage-wise good position right here. That is certainly not the case. We're not really in a good position damage-wise. But we will clear this. I'm pretty sure of that. Because right now, I mean, our damage on our LFA gets lower, on Turn 6 it will be high again. So this is okay. But it's interesting for sure that we can outspeed. That is very, very interesting. And I think that is like the big takeaway from this video for anybody that is pushing this boss right now. Next turn should be huge if we hit this guy again. Let's see. Okay, no. Didn't die. Hopefully it doesn't die till the next turn, then we will get another ult. Potentially big hit coming up, come on. They do have big HP, I have to say that. They do have big HP, and now we're starting to hit this guy. I mean, we could run more offense here. The thing that this allows, this strategy allows, and that we didn't make use of in this specific fight, is of course to run more damage dealer, to run more heroes that hit all enemies. You could run something like an MFF, you could run something like an HHA, or an SQH, and which further amplify damage. So this is not a particular good fight, I would say. This is not a particular good fight. This is not even a good amplification of the strategy. This is like the connection of I kind of want to beat this, which I'm a bit worried about at this point, I'll be honest. Oh. Oh no! 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 Oh, we should have gone balance strike! Oh no! Live fail in the video. I mean, this strategy worked. The thing was, what I was just saying. Oh wait, continue. It was a bad implementation of this. I mean, we do have okay, I mean, I forgot that I can check. I forgot that this was a thing. Okay, I mean, we kind of do have her. We took a few of those artifacts from our heroes, I guess. Who else do we put in this team? Come on. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get this 9% going. Because I'm almost certain we can. Let's get this Wukong in there too. Okay, come on. Little guy there is already doved, gets debuffed. Then we have some big Wukong hits, fragile. And let's see if we can do some damage there. Certainly interesting with the dove. Okay, got that. I don't see the HP bar moving too much. Maybe we go triple speed. Let's go triple speed. Yeah, so like really. Oh yeah, okay, easy. We at least win. My God, okay. I was kind of disappointed there. Yeah, we definitely have to augment this team. If we can go with like the speeding out the enemy and everything, then we can take something like an IHP into the team. You can see it's still doing pretty good damage, like for not having Giant Killer on her. Pretty okay. And you can run every damage dealer then, really, because you can even go something like Wukong, because he hits all the enemies, doesn't matter, as soon as the boss is dead. We can go balance strike LFA full speed into the FX no hearts on 5 of our heroes, and then just like burst everything down. And then we are really fine in this position, honestly. So the team for tomorrow will probably completely change. I will go probably back to like MFF, maybe put some Wukong in the team, combine with LFA. LFA gets to burst the boss down. We will go balance strike again on LFA. We will go full DFX no hard on the rest of the team, slowing down the boss, and I hope that this just carries us through the end. So it's also, of course, possible through our big speed right here, but I know some people have more in that regard. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will also do a video tomorrow, hopefully about the new boss. I don't know how much I can show. I mean, like, people always want to keep the new team secret, but granted that we probably won't have like a super optimal team. I don't know what I can show. I will find something. We'll see. Will be certainly very interesting. I will show a lot of new stuff, and if you want to check that out, definitely hit that subscribe button. I think we're nearing 80% of people that are not subscribed now. It's an absolutely ludicrous amount, but honestly, For this channel, I have to say it's absolutely ridiculous how great you guys support this channel. Like, there's always a like on the video, there's always comments under the video, there's crazy amounts of comments and likes on this video, and I absolutely appreciate that. And even in comparison, like the main channel with AFK Journey, it's a big difference, and I think the Idle Heroes community is really, really great for that. So thank you guys all for that. And with that, I wish you a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.